cause I'm so soon. I can't make no mistakes, cause there is just no room. Guess I was made like crutches, strong enough to hold you, strong enough to carry, but I can't think for you. I can give no input, only what I put in. Tired when I can't be, tired of my foot in, but I care for you. I want better for you, I can only hope that you want better also, cause we in this cycle.
Hello, everyone. Okay, this is gonna be a really quick live. So let me start this off by saying, whenever you see this live, whether it's night, morning, noon, I hope you all are living blessed and happy and are having an amazing night. Um, Hi Monique. Listen here. We got to talk about this State of the Union address because nobody else is talking about it, and this affects all of us. Okay, as a community, we should all be into these politics. I did put the link to this in the video. If you missed the State of the Union, I have all the information for you. So I'm going to try to make this quick live as possible, and get you to the points. I hope y'all are living blessed and happy and well wherever you are. And if by any chance somebody's watching this, y'all please go over to Monique B page. Okay, look at her beautiful art, and then go on to her page, her website, and buy you a portrait. Okay, she has some amazing art, and she's always here supporting me. So I really appreciate it, Monique. Okay, let's get into the State of the Union because we had a lot of issues that came up that's going to affect not only me, but it's going to affect everybody. So we need to know this. Okay, so of course, President Biden talked about um, something that came from my neighborhood. Okay, so he said that joining him was a lady named Latoya Beasley, a social worker from Birmingham, Alabama. 14 months ago tonight, she and her husband welcomed a baby girl thanks to the miracle IVF. She scheduled treatments to have a second child, but the Alabama Supreme Court shut down IVF treatments across the state, unleashing the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe versus Wade. She was told her dreams would have to wait. What her family has gone through should never have happened unless Congress act, and could it happen again. So he said that he stands up for families like hers. Okay, and he said that guaranteed rights to IVF nationwide, like most Americans. I believe he said he believed that Roe versus Wade had it right, and he thanks Vice President Harris for being an incredible leader in defending reproduction freedoms for women. Okay, and he also said that his predecessors came to his office determined to see Roe versus Wade overturned, and he said that was what he wanted, and then they got their results that they wanted. Okay, he also said that if he stayed in office, he was going to see to it that Roe versus Wade was back turned back over and it was back active, so people can have the right to choose. He also talked about children. Okay, and I know this is a big topic for a lot of people because a lot of us have children. Okay, so of course he talked about the child tax credit, getting y'all the child tax credit back so that y'all can get more money. He also talked about making sure 3 and 4 year olds could go to school early and start the learning process so they're not so far behind the curve and we're not teaching our kids backwards. Okay. He wants kids to have the education that they need. He also talked about implementing a program where high school seniors would have a mentor, whether they wanted to go to college or not, so that they could have the best chance at having a high paid job when they graduated from high school. So that even if they didn't want to go to college, at least they had somebody there to teach them the ropes and get them a nice job. He also talked about colleges and kids that are going to college. He wants to support our colleges so that your children are not struggling to pay or having to take out high interest loans to get themselves through school to get a good paying job. He also talked about Affordable Care Act and how he really wanted to get more money into the hands of that so that people could have the internet access that they so actually wanted and needed. Now, as you know, the Affordable Care Act right now is scheduled to end in April. But he did tell us that it was a bill that he had put out that Congress or the Senate has not signed off on yet that will put money back into the ACP so that everybody could have internet access at the discounted rate. And another great thing that he talked about was insurance. Okay. He talked about how Obamacare did need to be tweaked, but that he was wanting to have where everybody could have affordable insurance. He also wanted to talk about these drug companies overcharging people high prices, and he tackled insulin. He said right now insulin is at $400 a box. He wants to get that down to $35. And he wants to cap off nobody paying more than $2,000 a year for medication. Okay. So he did talk about that. Then we went on to talk about implements into the healthcare as far as senior citizens or people that's on disability. Okay. He talked about how disabled people should not be having to live check to check, or seniors should not have to worry about the age moving because of the money. Okay, so he talked about how he did not want to, didn't want to move the age, but he also wanted to put more money into the seniors and disabled people pockets so they're not living check to check. He also talked about how he wanted to implement a program that would help people that are struggling now have a better care of life. I don't think sometimes I think sometimes we get into the politics and we don't realize how much we need somebody standing in our corner. And I know for a lot of people it looked like a daunting task, but right now we have two sides of the aisles, and change has to come from somewhere. Okay, I know everybody tell us what we want to hear, and I'm not telling you to vote one way or the other. Okay, I'm never gonna tell you how to vote. That is your right. All I'm telling you is to vote. Okay, please make your voice be heard. Vote for who you think is gonna get you to the right place. But remember, when you're voting, look at their past, their present, and look for what they're trying to do in the future. And to do that, you need to look at, because these two people that's running, let's be clear, we got two front runners, okay? Of course, on the Democratic side, you got Joe Biden. And on the Republican side, you got Donald Trump. Both have been in office, okay? So you have a pass. Yeah, and you see in the present right now, okay? And they're telling you what their future plans are. So I'm not going to tell you which way to vote, but I am going to tell you to do your American right and vote for somebody. Okay? I have seen a lot of people struggling, trying to stay in their homes, trying to get their kids to go to school, all these things, trying to get health care, get the meds that they need. I do understand. But at the same time, if we're supposed to be the richest country in the world, why are our people homeless, without good health care, having debt because they trying to go to school so they can get a better paying job? Like, why should we be struggling so hard when the people that we put in office should be helping us with those struggles? We listen to them. We listen to their campaigns. We take in everything that they say. All I'm telling you is to make a conscious decision for what's best for you. Don't be led by the propaganda and all this hoopla of who they people is. We gotta consciously make a decision on the facts. Okay. I wanted to address this because I haven't seen nobody talk about this State of the Union. But I think this is by far, November is coming up. Okay. It's gonna be time to vote. And I think you should know what's going on, what is at stake here. Women should have the right to choose. I am a big component of I don't believe in abortions. I don't. But I don't have a right to tell somebody else what to do with their body. I won't answer for you when you get to God. That's gonna be your decision. And I don't want nobody else deciding what's right for another woman. That woman should have the right to choose herself. And so that's what I'm a big component of. And to know that there's a mom out there that wants to have another kid and cannot because our state has suspended IVF. Every hospital has taken away the IVF because they don't want to be charged with the crime. Is the way harsher than anything I've ever heard of in my life. Be careful who y'all put in office because those people are now making decisions about your body and how you live. So yes, do your part and vote. But also do your part and research what these people are fighting for. And if you believe what they're fighting for. Okay. I just wanted to give y'all the facts. Yeah, I also talked about um up in the food stamps, Medicaid, Medicare, keeping those programs running. Now, Trump wants to end Medicaid and Medicare. Okay, he feels like um, people are using the system for the wrong reason. He also want to get rid of welfare and stuff like that. That's not my job, my place to say who's abusing the system. If you feel like they're abusing the system, then you should have better rules. But don't take it away from somebody who needs it. Um, Again, I'm not telling you who to vote for. All I'm telling you is make sure your voice is heard by voting. Okay, this is your right. I'm telling you all the things. Um, I do want this affordable care. I want this affordable connectivity program to continue. I want these kids to be able to go to school. I want everybody to have this advancement in life and to know that this man, whatever you feel about him, is trying to get this done is enough for me to let y'all know what happened in that State of the Union. In case y'all do not want to watch it, and in case y'all did not want to tune in, because it was long, okay? But he had some good facts in there, and I wanted to get it out there that he does want to look out for everyone. He wants to make sure that you have everything that you need. Okay. Um, Make your voices known and vote. I appreciate everyone for tuning in, for clicking on this live. Y'all have an amazing evening, night, morning, whenever you're seeing this live. I hope that you all are physically and emotionally prepared for the upcoming weeks, months, and days. Because it's probably gonna get rougher before it gets easier. Y'all stay prayed up, okay? And I hope that you'll be blessed just like me. Until next time, I'll holler at you later. Bye.